Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Nortiger and today I'm drawing a snow bunting. The sketch is pretty simple, it was just to get the shapes right. As you can see, the eyes and the beak, it's the original size. But I will change this a bit later on, as I usually do. Also, as you can see, I started with the whole body, but as with the blue jay, I ran out of time and I had to make some changes and crop this bird to be able to finish it, as I really wanted to. When I changed the eye, I didn't make the size like overly big, but it's still a pretty bit bigger than the original is. And I think it works for this. Like, you wouldn't necessarily recognize it if you didn't know birds, and it still works, I think. Also, some of the reason why I didn't get to finish this whole bird was because, as you'll see, I struggled a bit. It was a lot of shapes and a lot of like feathers with different color combinations, and it was hard like bringing it all together. I also spent a lot of time on the head, as you can see, with trying to define like the feathers and the details there to make it look right. And I spent a lot of time really on the whole body, making the shapes right and the details right and making sure the shadows were in the right place and making sure it still looked okay. And like, I haven't drawn that many birds before, and especially not in this style, so it was, every bird was a new trial and failure or success. In the end, I was actually pretty satisfied with all this, and as you might have noticed, I really fell in love with the king penguin. I think with the crown and everything, his style is just so cool. This snow bunting I haven't really done that much with yet, but I'm thinking of making some projects with this too. So if you got any ideas on what you would like to get it on, please let me know in the comments below and maybe I'll make it. As you can see, it's like you don't necessarily see every little detail I put down, but you can see that it takes time. Like, I spent so much time on this to try to make everything right. I was going back and forth with the colors and where the details would be, what kind of details, like will it be like streaky feathers, just like the paradise tanager I did a few weeks back, or will it be like this blobby dots kind of feathers. I try like a mixture of it, but not everything goes that nicely together. So it was really hard deciding what to use where, and I really had to go a lot of back and forth to see. Also, I changed the background color at some point because the gray on the belly and bottom of the bird was really hard to see on the background color I already had. So with the slightly pinker background, I got a much better contrast. And in case you're curious why my backgrounds are never purely white when I'm drawing, it's because I find it tires my eyes much faster. So I prefer having a bit of a muted color. I try to keep it neutral so it won't affect the colors too much, and I think I've succeeded in that. It doesn't have to be that much of a change, but it has to be a change, or I wouldn't be able to draw as much as I do. When I was finished, I put down my signature and yeah, I wasn't quite finished, as you can probably see. It still misses a lot of details on the wings and the tail. And I was going for it. I was really trying to finish it on time. But yeah, sometimes not everything goes as planned. And as with the blue jay, I cropped the bird and brought it closer to the viewer. And here I could easily or more easily finish the details that I needed to add to make it like a complete piece. The signature you saw me put in earlier was because I was posting like a work in progress shot on my social media accounts and wanted to have my signature on, so maybe thieves aren't that likely to steal. I don't know. The last I did was, of course, put my signature on again, and it was done. I was happy with it. I think it turned out cute. What do you think? Please leave a like if you enjoyed watching this, and I wish you a very nice day. Bye!